And thank you very much for doing this exercise. After this, I think we have a session where I'll be court-martialed and there will be people, there will be a Q&A also, so I should save whatever little I have to say for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chavi Sahab, for those words of wisdom. I'm sure all of us will carry that in our hearts for a long time to come. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for some book releases on the occasion of the inaugural ceremony of the Asianet Fest. The first one is the release of River Daya, based on Professor Hathw y Panda's Sahitya Academy Award-winning Odia poetry collection Daya Nadi, translated by Ms. Lipi Puspa Naik. I also request her to join on stage, and I request His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Odisha, and all esteemed dignitaries on dais to release the book. Dr. Pandas is an eminent poet whose work has been translated into nearly all major Indian languages. She's also received the Sahitya Academy Award for her poetry collection Daya Nadi. The work draws on the river that witnessed the Kalinga War, reflecting on violence, healing, memory, and the human quest for peace. Thank you. Our next book is, in fact, the critical edition of the 15th century Odia epic, the Mahabharata by Sangadas, considered the Adi Kavi of Odia literature. This will be released in 3 parts. The volume has been edited by Shri Gauranga Charan Das, Pradipta Kumar Panda, Santosh Kumar Hathw, and Fanindra Bhushan Nanda. I request Mr. Panda, Mr. Hathw, and Mr. Nanda to join on stage and request the dignitaries to release. First, we'll release the Madhya Parva. As you know, this is the first complete version of the epic in any language other than Sanskrit as part of the unique project taken up by SOA. Earlier, the Adi Parva and Karna Adi Rasa Parva had been released. Now we are releasing the Madhya Parva. We will then be releasing the Sabha Parva. This is the Sabha Parva. Thank you to all our esteemed dignitaries. May I now request, thank you once again for the book releases. I now request Professor Dr. Pradipta Kumar Nanda, Vice Chancellor of SOA University, a distinguished academic leader and eminent researcher who has played a central role in SOA's rise as one of India's top-ranked universities, to address this gathering. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Good morning, Jai Jagannath. Esteemed chief guest of this function, Dr. Haribabu Kamarpati, Honorable Governor of Odisha, esteemed Hathw Bhushan Sri Javad Akhtarji, who is a legendary poet and lyricist, also the SOA Sahitya Samman Awardee today. Honorable Vice President of this Shiksha Anusandhan, Madam Sashwati Das, Guest of Honor, Dr. K. Srinivas Rao, former Secretary of Sahitya Academy, Dr. Gayatri Panda, he is heading the Center for Prachi and also directing this literary festival. Our Dean Students of Welfare, Professor Jyotiranjan Das, all the distinguished guests of the dais, our deans, directors, traditional deans, associate deans, or chairman of our advisory board, all the distinguished delegates, all the literary experts of the country, our faculty colleagues, and dear students, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, on behalf of the university, as Vice Chancellor of the university, I welcome you all to our campus and the city of Bhubaneswar for this great festival. university has been organizing this and proactive in organizing, promoting such kind of culture, and therefore we are organizing this third edition of this literary festival. The genesis of this university started in 1996 with a small institute, handful of students, faculty, which actually went beyond, and in 2007 it was granted deemed to be university by UGC, and then the focus changed to creativity, innovation, knowledge creation, dissemination, and so on. So though we are having all the disciplines, we have now 13 institutes offering degree in 10 disciplines, all are professional disciplines, degree. Nevertheless, we also would like to promote social science, and in future we will establish Institute of Social Science as a pilot study. We established the Center for Prachin, Preservation and Restoration of Ancient Culture and Heritage of India, and also to promote art, culture, sociology, literature, etc. under the ambit of aegis of the Prachin and the Soa University. Now, the new education policy has clearly marked and vouches for that not only excellence in technology or the science, but also it should have creativity and foster the growth of the art, literature, and poets, culture, language, etc. And there should be synergy between these two, otherwise the innovation will be kind of a machine who is actually working in a society. And to foster creativity and innovation, the base is the culture and actually the language and the art. So we create a base, and on the base, the university is synonym for creativity and innovation. And therefore, this is creativity innovation drives also the society and the development of the society. So as a community, we need to coexist and also co-create together with the help of the tool that is creativity. As regards this, the different professional disciplines, we have created 18 centers of excellence, 18 different research centers, dedicated research centers, to foster, to work creatively, innovate along the line of the missions of Government of India. The latest one we created, the Center for Quantum Science and Technology, along the line of National Quantum Mission of Government of India. And the clarion call of Honorable Prime Minister for Atmanirbhar Bharat and to innovate and to have startups. Also, the university is very proactive, providing a platform for innovating through creativity, fostering creativity, and so that to contribute to the society. The theme of this conference, the creativity, culture and AI, a very contemporary theme. I congratulate Dr. Gayatri Panda to actually move for such a theme which is quite contemporary, because AI is ubiquitous in the society. Now it is not a buzzword now, it has been pervasive to the last mile of the society, and we have already been into it. Souls of university, souls of this domain of art, culture, language, and also creative thinking. AI is not a threat, rather AI will help us boost our creativity, will help us to co-create things and eventually drive the society to the next height. And I believe all the great thinkers, the creative people are here, and definitely with this kind of the mindset and the thinking will provide a stronger base, and with the supplement of AI, our creativity will be in the next dimension which is desired at this juncture of time. So therefore, I wish that this base will definitely be pervasive to the other disciplines as well, which are driving our economy, also make us Atmanirbhar Bharat. Stability of all the creative innovations and creativity needs this. And we need emotional intelligence which will have it nurtured from this kind of work. I am very confident that the stalwarts who are here will definitely share their insights with all budding researchers, people of different statures from the country, so that there will be lasting impact and some strong takeaways after this literary festival. I wish a very productive sessions, and it is a privilege to have the greatest thinker of the society, Hathw y with her in our university today, will also share his thoughts in different sessions. I wish all the best. I wish all the best for this 2 days literary festival. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Nanda. Ladies and gentlemen, we are deeply honored to have the esteemed presence of His Excellency Dr. Haribabu Kammapati, Honorable Governor of Odisha, as the chief guest for the inaugural ceremony of 3rd edition of SOA Lit Fest. He represents a distinguished blend of academic achievement, governance and public service. It will be an honor to now request him to address the gathering.
Professor Pradeep Kumar Nanda, Vice Chancellor, SOA, Mr. Javed Akhtar, Sahitya Samman Awardee, Dr. K. Srinivas Rao, former Secretary, Sahitya Academy, New Delhi, Mrs. Saraswati Das, Vice President, Shiksha व Anusandhan, Professor Gayatri Bala Panda, SOA Literary Festival Director, Professor Jyoti Ranjan Das, SOA Literary Festival Chief Coordinator, distinguished participants, guests, members of faculty, students, ladies and gentlemen. I am truly delighted to join you all at the inaugural ceremony of the 3rd edition of the SOA Shiksha व Anusandhan Literary Festival 2025, a vibrant celebration of ideas, imagination and creative expression. This gathering of distinguished writers, poets, thinkers, artists and scholars from across the nation reflects the enduring vitality of literature and its profound ability to unite diverse minds. At the very outset, I warmly congratulate Sri Javed Akhtar ji, the recipient of the first SOA Sahitya Samman 2025. His extraordinary contributions as a poet, lyricist, scriptwriter and thinker have shaped the cultural consciousness of India for more than 5 decades. His words have resonated with millions, giving voice to human emotions and enriching Indian literature and cinema in unforgettable ways. The honor conferred upon him today elevates the prestige of this award in its very first year. My heartfelt appreciation also goes to Shiksha व Anusandhan, a premier institution of higher learning, for organizing this festival and curating such a thoughtful platform for meaningful conversations on literature, culture, creativity and the challenges of our era. Ladies and gentlemen, literature has always been far more than an art form. It is a transformative force that shapes character, nurtures empathy, and expands our moral imagination. Long before modern systems of education emerged, stories, poems, and epics taught societies their highest ideals such as truth, justice, courage, and compassion. Literature invites us to pause, reflect, and view the world through perspectives other than our own. In moments of joy, literature uplifts us. In moments of uncertainty, it grounds us. And in times of crisis, it gives us courage. Every generation turns to literature to understand life more deeply. The stories we read slowly shape the values we live by. The characters we admire become companions in our moral development. The questions literature raises linger with us long after the last page is turned. Great literature has always served as a mirror to the society. It has questioned injustice, highlighted inequality, and challenged outdated norms. From the writings that energized India's freedom movement to contemporary works that illuminate social realities, literature continues to act as a gentle yet firm conscience of society. A society that reads becomes a society that thinks, and a society that thinks becomes one that progresses. This is why literary festivals such as this are so vital, that they sustain the culture of dialogue, reflection, and shared imagination. Ladies and gentlemen, today the world is changing at unprecedented speed. Technology permeates every aspect of life, and artificial intelligence is reshaping communication, creativity, and even human relationships. In such a transformative movement, the theme of this festival, culture, creativity, and artificial intelligence, is both timely and insightful. Culture gives us identity and continuity. Creativity gives us imagination and expression. Artificial intelligence offers new capabilities that are redefining thought, work, and communication. As technology accelerates, it becomes all more important for society to remain rooted in its cultural foundations and guided by its creative spirit. Artificial intelligence may offer speed, precision, and immense computational power, but it is culture that gives direction and creativity that gives purpose. In a world driven by algorithms, literature reminds us of feeling. In an age of leaning towards automation, culture reminds us of values, and in a world expanding into virtual spaces, creativity keeps alive the spark of human imagination. Artificial intelligence can support human innovation, but it cannot replace depth of human experience. Our task is not to choose between technology and the humanities, but to help them grow together. Technology providing tools and culture, and creativity providing wisdom and sensitivity. A future shaped by artificial intelligence will still depend upon empathy, ethical judgment, and the ability to imagine what lies beyond code. Literature, art and culture memory will remain central in ensuring that our technological journey stays humane and deeply connected to our shared values. I also wish to acknowledge the remarkable work of Prachi, the Center for Preservation, Propagation and Restoration of Ancient Culture and Heritage. Its dedication to research, manuscript digitization, and the publication of invaluable ancient texts, including the critical edition of Saralada's Mahabharata, reflects a steadfast commitment to safeguarding our cultural heritage. By hosting this festival, this distinguished center of learning reminds us that scientific and technological progress must always be accomplished by the enrichment of art, literature, and culture. Progress gains meaning only when it elevates the human spirit and strengthens our collective imagination. I am confident that the discussions and reflections over the next 2 days will inspire new ideas, nurture creativity, and further strengthen the literary tradition of our country. May this festival continue to illuminate minds, ignite imagination, and cultivate a society that is thoughtful, compassionate, and culturally enriched. Thank you. Vande Utkala Janani. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Odisha, for your inspiring address. We are indebted for your presence here today with us. May I now invite Professor Dr. Jyoti Ranjan Das, Dean Students Welfare, Soha University, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning. तृतीय सोहा साहित्य उत्सव रे मुख्य अतिथि भाव में जोग देथिबा ओडिशा महामहिम राज्यपाल डॉक्टर हरिबाबू कंबेपति महोदय, सोहा साहित्य सम्मान संबंधित महान व्यक्तित्व कवि लेखक मिस्टर जावेद अख्तर महोदय, केंद्र साहित्य अकादमी न्यू दिल्ली पूर्वतन संपादक डॉक्टर के श्रीनिवास राव, सम्मानित अतिथि प्रोफेसर प्रदीप्त कुमार नंद, कुलपति सोहा विश्वविद्यालय, श्रीमती शाश्वती दास, उपसभापति शिक्षा अनुसंधान, प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर गायत्री बाला पंडा, डायरेक्टर ऑफ द फेस्टिवल एंड हेड प्राचीन एसवे, distinguished delegates, writers, poets, literature lovers, deans, directors, officials, members of SOE family, staff, students, persons from media, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? Only one line. महामहिम राज्यपाल प्रेरणादायी वक्तव्य आम समस्त को उत्साहित करिछि। सेतिपाई पिलामान को विशेष करी अनुरोध करी गोटे करताली दे प्रेरणादायी वक्तव्य तांकर उपस्थिति एही कार्यक्रम को अत्यंत गौरवमय करिछि।
समय सरी बुलेटिन को ये रखुचु विदाय दिंतु नमस्कार।
भारत मसाला द टेस्ट ऑफ न्यू इंडिया
तेल खाइबारे कम हेबा उचित पैक रे नुहे
वेल सेड चाचू
थैंक यू कोचू